As those of you who have watched this series know, I'm Tom Schreier, and I have the privilege of being the founding director of the Inspired Leadership Initiative at Notre Dame, and also the director for this series on ThinkND, Inspiring Conversations. I want to once again thank you for returning and welcome those of you who are new for participating in this series where we're spending this fall discussing leading people in an ever-changing world. A series which is prompted by the many challenges facing all of us as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, the heightened awareness of the need for racial justice, and other issues in our world. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to our second couple, Hortense le Gentil and Hubert Joly, who will be discussing leading with purpose and humanity by aligning head and heart. This is a perfect follow-on to our last conversation with Paul and Cindy Carols. Hortense is passionate about helping business leaders reach greater professional and personal success by aligning their personal values and professional activities. She is the author of Aligned, Connecting Your True Self with the Leader You're Meant to Be, a book I highly recommend. She works with decision makers around the world to help them lead with authenticity by finding and closing the gaps between the leader they are and the leader they want to be. She is dedicated to helping people become self-aware and more aligned personally and professionally, leading to better workplace environments and better employee well-being, and consequently, increased productivity and satisfaction. Her custom-made, in-depth coaching method explores her clients' personal identity and helps them align their professional activity with their working environment. Hortense's coaching is informed by her 30 years in business, where she has worked across a number of industries, including media consulting, advertising, technological innovation, and entrepreneurship. In addition, starting in the second half of this year, she'll also be an executive coach in the executive education program at the Harvard Business School. Hubert Joly is the former chairman and chief executive officer of Best Buy, and is now a senior lecturer at the Harvard Business School. In addition, he's a member of the board of directors of Johnson & Johnson and Ralph Lauren Corporation, a member of the International Advisory Board of HEC Paris, where he attended, and the place where I got to know him, he is a fellow trustee at the Minneapolis Institute of Art. He has just completed a book which will be released shortly called The Heart of Business: Leadership Principles for the Next Era of Capitalism. Hubert has been recognized in many ways, including being one of the top 100 CEOs in the world by the Harvard Business Review, one of the top CEOs in the world by Barron, and one of the top 10 CEOs in the US by Glassdoor. Both of them are accomplished leaders and great people who have translated their passion for purpose and willingness to show they have heart, as well as clearly demonstrated capabilities. I know you will enjoy getting to know them both as inspiring individuals and as an aligned and happy couple, as I have had the pleasure of doing.